Sarah from Plume, and today I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes in the creation of our vegan egg bite recipe. This is actually the second time I filmed this introduction because I went to edit the video today and realized that the first two clips that I shot were without audio. So I am refilming that now. And these egg bites are amazing. They're made with vegan just egg, and then we just saute some veggies and some vegan sausage, throw them in a muffin tin with the just egg and bake them, and they are so good. So let's get started. So my sausages are nice and browned, and I used 4 of the small little breakfast link style sausages, just because I didn't mention that earlier. And now I'm just gonna set these aside while I prepare the veggies. And I'm gonna start with the potatoes because they take the longest to cook. Okay, I am using 7 baby potatoes, and these are just I think they were called golden potatoes. They're just little like white potatoes, baby ones. And we can measure this out in a measuring cup, but I'm gonna cut them up into very tiny bite-sized pieces so that they'll fit nicely in the muffins. Wow, I'm so dark. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna cut them up into little bite-sized pieces so they'll fit nicely into the muffins. And then I'm going to start sauteing them in a frying pan with a little bit of water just to get them softened before I cook the other veggies. If you wanted, you could use just one larger potato instead of the baby potatoes, but I like to use these because they seem like they're a bit softer. I don't know if that's actually true, but they seem softer and I feel like they cook quicker, and that's what I'm looking for. And so I cut them into these tiny little bite-sized pieces, and they're not all uniform, so but that's okay. It's fine. They'll still cook just fine, so don't be too worried about making them perfect. Alright, so I measured the potatoes, and it's about a heaping cup of mini diced potatoes. And now I'm gonna add this to my frying pan with maybe like a third, no, not a third, like a quarter cup of water and maybe like a dash of olive oil, and let it cook for about 5 minutes just to soften them, and then I'm gonna add the other veggies. The potatoes are cooking, and now I'm going to prepare my other veggies. So I have a red pepper here. You can use any color pepper you'd like, and I'm gonna chop this up into small bite-sized pieces. If you wanted, I bet this would be really, really good. Instead of using the fresh pepper, to use roasted red peppers that come in a jar. That would be amazing. And then you wouldn't have to cook them before putting them into the muffins. But we're gonna use the fresh red pepper for this time. So the peppers came out to be about 3/4 of a cup diced. Now I'm just gonna set these aside while I wait for the potatoes to soften a bit. I've been adding a little bit more water as they cook because the water's evaporating, and I'm making sure to stir them often because they'll stick to the pan otherwise, and you don't want that. The peppers and potatoes are cooking. You can hear them sizzling in the background. So I'm gonna cut up 2 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna mince them, and then I'm gonna toss them right in when I'm done. And then I will add in the spinach, and I have about 3 handfuls of spinach. It doesn't really matter, it's just how much you'd like to put in. So I will mince up this garlic, add it in, and then we will be almost ready to bake the muffins. Now that the veggies are almost done cooking, I'm going to add in some salt and pepper, and you can add in as much as you like, just to give it some flavor. The potato and red pepper mixture are finished cooking, and I just let that sit aside for now. And I'm gonna chop up some green onion, and I think I'm gonna put in about 1/2 cup. So I'm gonna dice it up real small, and then I'll just toss it into the cooked veggies, but I'm not gonna cook them any longer, so these will just be going into the egg mixture raw. So let's chop them. I've just put my veggies in this bowl, and I'm gonna add the green onions to it now. And I'm also going to add the sausages, but first I need to chop these guys up into bite-sized pieces as well. And then I'll add it all to the bowl, mix it up, and then we'll be ready to start our muffins. Alright, so I have my greased muffin tin, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them like 1/4 of the way with a little bit of this, can't see it, but this is the egg mixture. So I'm gonna put a little bit in the bottom of each one, and of course the tin is greased, as I think I mentioned before. So I'm gonna put a little bit in the bottom of each one, and then I'll add the veggies to them. The muffins are all ready to go into the oven, but first I'm going to top them with some cheddar cheese, and I'm using Parmella Creamery Sharp Cheddar. And I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on top of each muffin, and then I'm gonna pop them in the oven and bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes. And I'll check on them as they're baking to make sure that we don't overdo it, but you want the egg to be cooked through so that when you stick like a knife into it, it comes out clean. Alright, they're going in the oven. Okay, it has been 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go check on the egg whites to see if they're done. and they look beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, they look so good. Oh my god. They smell amazing. I'm so excited to eat them. They look so good. I'm so excited to try these. Now though, I have to get them out of the muffin tin, so hopefully they come out nice and easy, and then we can try one. This is really good. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you like this video, feel free to come back next week to see some more recipes. Have a great day. Let's get started. I'm getting out of breath. No, that was dumb. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know what else to say. The end.